This model from Corgi is in the colours of M. Way & Son of Devon, England, and it's a company that specialises in the transport of bulk materials. It comes in a high quality presentation box, and it also includes a collector card which has got some information about the haulage company and a unique serial number for the model, with 1,000 units having been made. The model is covered by a clear plastic former and is well protected in an expanded polystyrene tray. Lifting out the model, there's only a couple of parts to it. There's the tipper, which is modelled on a Fruehauf trailer. There's a bag of small parts which fit to the tractor. And there's the Volvo tractor, which is an FH series. There are a few small parts to fit to the tractor. The first of these is a little mirror that goes over the top of the door. That just presses in easily enough, as does the main door mirrors. And the only thing you might need to do is just to ease them a little bit to get them into a place where they stay in firmly. There's another mirror to fit at the front of the model, and that's just rather crudely fitted into a hole in the windscreen. It does work, but unsurprisingly it's a loose fit, and so it's not the best bit of model engineering. There's one more door mirror left to fit on the driver's side, and then you can fit the two roof aerials. These are thin plastic parts which fit easily into the cab roof. The final assembly is to hook up the tractor and trailer, and the first thing to do is to hook up the air lines which can be plugged into the trailer. And it's easiest to do it as I've shown here, and then drop the trailer kingpin into the fifth wheel of the tractor. And that just smoothly drops in. The Volvo chassis is very simply modelled. There is a plastic transmission, but really nothing at the steering end of things. Although the tyres are all the same, the wheel design is smart looking. Up on the cab roof it looks busy with the good light bar and roof aerials, but the main plus point on the model is definitely the high quality of the graphics and the paintwork, and that includes a realistic number plate. The graphics continue behind the cab, and there are plastic coiled airlines which are all black. The fifth wheel is a solid metal casting, and the lights at the back are painted. Moving to the Fruehauf trailer, and again the modelling of the chassis is very simple, but the detailing of the frame has been improved by including some very small graphics. The wheels on the trailer are quite smart, and again the lights on the back of the trailer are painted. The tipper body is all metal and it's got a good structure, and again the paint and graphics really add to the look. The casting details and graphics on the tailgate are also very good. The tarpaulin cover is modelled by moulded plastic and is reasonably good. You know, I really hate it when I see members of the CranesEtcTV team just hanging around. Out on the test track, the tractor rolls well enough, although the wheels on the second axle have a tendency to wobble a bit because they don't share a common axle. Also, this is a very simple model in terms of functionality because there's no working steering at the front, and that tends to limit the display poses. It's no surprise that the trailer rolls along well enough too, and the wheels share common axles and spin easily. There are little plastic cams at the end of the support legs, so they can be rotated to either be up for when the vehicle is being transported, or put them down for when the trailer is resting on them. It is a tipper trailer, so it is good that it has the functionality of tipping, and the mechanism works fine and it goes up to a good steep angle. At the rear of the tipper the tailgate does open, but as you can see it's not free swinging, so you actually have to physically open it and move it. But it does mean that the model can be posed in an interesting way. Lowering the tipper body is fine, and the telescopic ram works well. One thing that the model's not designed for though is to remove the plastic tarpaulin. And the reason for that becomes apparent when you look inside, because it's not been finished in a way that really you'd want to see visible. But on the other hand, maybe it makes a great hiding place for your pet mouse. In summary, the strength of this model from Corgi is that it looks really good in the colours of M. Son. There aren't many working features, but it's solidly made, and if you consider it purely for its artwork, then there's enough for it to be recommended.